Oh, welcome back. And yeah, what's up on about two topics, maybe not so close that we want to talk about. But the first one has to be something that has almost happened to me on Nigerian roads, where your car gets broken down and you expect that if an authority instituted by a government, either state or federal, sees your car broken down, they should help you, maybe tow it to somewhere where you can fix it, or maybe even help you fix it. We've seen stories, even in Nigeria here, where it's now unusual when you see a case of last month they're helping somebody push the person's car. It's something to unusual, something to talk about and all of that. But this time around, I don't think it was in Lagos, but we know that issues like this also happen even here in Lagos, and I think from the video, I didn't see the whole video, but they even went as far as seizing the battery from the truck and all of that. My point is, they were not there to help the guy. In Lagos here, what happens? I've seen it many times where your car breaks down somewhere. Maybe it's a public space or where people get to. Okay, yeah, helping us with that. Okay, yeah, isn't that? Okay, we'll get to see you later. Nice. I like that. Isn't that chopsticks there? Very nice. I'm looking forward to what they are going to do in the kitchen, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? When I calm down, Jerry, you don't reach like that. So anyways, so the point is, I've seen where you are in the middle of a road or something, yeah, and then they come, they tow your car to their office instead of sending it to where a mechanic or somebody is going to be.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, are they not supposed to help me? And then you have to pay extra for the towing van.
I've heard of a situation where they asked, why did your car break down here? Like, I've literally heard of that situation where someone actually said, why did your car break down here? Like, is that not, like, strange? So am I the one dictating where the car wants to break down? So it's just, I don't know. But I think there are also officials that also help people sort their car. I've had a situation where I actually ran out of fuel on Third Mainland Bridge, and happily, luckily enough, it wasn't last
Why
time.
did you buy enough fuel?
It was that's not that traffic.
Okay.
I think they blocked one of the days. They blocked somewhere, everywhere was blocked, and then they actually helped me to get fuel. I think they pushed the car to the side of the road and then topped up the fuel. They actually had fuel on standby.
Who did this?
It was police, Nigerian police.
Nigerian police.
I'm telling you, on the
Exactly.
bridge, the ones that are actually on the bridge.
They're good stories. Police can be your friend.
Yeah.
So they're not all. I think so. And there's something I was personally thinking about.
Yeah.
It's an idea for something I want to do personally. Is yes, we know that there's a lot. If you hear 100 reports about the police, over 90% are of them doing things that you don't expect them to do. But there are people who around, they do good things.
Yeah.
People talk about how burials and all of that, how they distort our normal lives. We've seen situations where people want to miss their way, and they ask an burial or someone in the road, and they'll direct
They're always
you,
helpful.
and they'll even give you there are stories of, oh, hey, I don't get transport fare, I go here, beg help me, and I will take out 100, 200 naira, 500 naira, and give me and say, okay, and direct you. So there are good things happening. At times, we need to learn to highlight this one. Like you just said, the Nigerian police, did you tweet about it?
No.
But if they had...
But I'm sharing the good news.
If they had extorted you,
I don't.
wouldn't you have tweeted about
I've
it?
had situations, let's not even
I've
had situations where I've been lied upon. Oh, you beat lights when I definitely did not beat. I've had several. Actually, in Benin, no, I didn't tweet about it. But like,
Benin is different because
hell,
the traffic light is up and down.
Benin is different. So if they catch you,
it is different. The traffic light.
They can catch you as someone walking. They will give you offense to somebody driving car. That's not even good there.
That's quite interesting. But I just look at it and I say, okay, so we pointing out all of this stuff should be in such a way that we hope that things are done right, and we hope that that kind of a person, doesn't get to, because we see videos where the police spokesperson will say, okay, there's an investigation going on this. And for me, that's very cool. That's very cool if they can investigate that. The second thing I want to talk about, I saw this on somewhere, and just look at what this lady says. I met this guy yesterday. We got talking. I told him my house rent will expire this month. Baba stopped talking to me. I only told him, I didn't ask him to pay. Why would you tell me your house is going to expire at our first date? You understand? And then she says that I didn't ask him to pay. When you tell me something, when we are going out, we just met, and are you telling me, am I minister of information or what? Why are you telling me Maybe because I would expect that you're telling me because
talk,
you
like,
want me
small talk.
to be part of it, Abi.
Small
And then,
talk.
and then why won't I jack back? No, seriously, but I mean, it does happen. Why won't I move? I mean, after the first date, where a woman will come up and say, hey, why will you start telling me what's wrong with you? Just almost like, my birthday is 2 days away, and we just met. Why are you telling me?
Small talk. I think it's small talk.
Why are you telling me?
I've seen a lot of instances where, people meet each other for the first time and then they're, putting out so much. I think there should be first date etiquette on what to say and, basically just how to approach, some issues. I don't think it was appropriate for her to mention it because, I mean, what was she expecting?
Yeah.
Okay, on what basis are you telling him? So
Okay,
what's it going to do with what do you want him to do with the information?
So I saw this somewhere, right? If you meet a guy, there's no point telling him you have a boyfriend or you're married. Just tell him, my house rent has expired. He by himself will stop the conversation.
But from the way she was talking, she didn't seem like she was trying to get him to go.
No,
She said, I didn't want him to pay. But why did she bring it up?
Well, I'm just small talk.
Why do you mean small talk? I don't get small talk.
It depends.
It's not small. It's
I
there.
don't believe he will say, how are you? My house rent is about to expire. I don't believe that's how the conversation went. And it's something, it may have come from somewhere. But yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, sharing
That is
too
not
much,
something
probably
we
not
talk about.
necessary.
She'll be talking about dreaming
But to be
things like,
honest, and yeah, okay, they tell you your house rent is meant to be, oh yeah, really? Oh, what's your plan? Oh, okay, sorry, oh.
we should be talking about things like
It doesn't.
Like, what's your favorite color?
Right.
You know those kind of things that people talk about on the first.
Right.
Is that what people talk about? What's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite place to go to? Bringing that up, it's for a number of guys, it might seem like a red flag.
Of course.
That you just if this one she's saying this at this time.
Yes.
Run.
And it is okay if that was that guy's red flag. So I mean, she lost him. You move on to another person. So next time you know what to say when you are on another first date with someone else.
So what do you want us to be asking your first dates? What's your 5-year plan? What's your 5-year plan? Where are you going
It
with your life?
depends. If you are talking to
You
a
have
life
debt.
coach, so for instance, now if you were going to date now, so I'm just thinking. I mean, the level she's now, not when she was before she married. Like she's an affirmation or life coach. So if she was meeting someone on the first date at the level she is now, that could be part of the discussion. And it might, I think that you need to understand. People talk about understanding an environment or understanding the person. There's some people that would appeal to them.
Yeah.
And that's what they would like to
No,
talk about in the
aside
first
from
date.
people, actually-
Like, okay, yeah, what's your 10-year plan?
On the
What are
first
you
date.
what are you
On the first
projecting
date,
on the first
what
date?
do you-
What is the trajectory of your life? How are you seeing? There's some people
Life-
like that.
life is not that-
And then there's some people that just talk about what's your favorite color, and it's okay for them.
Yeah.
And have you eaten?
not that
And you? That's so. I think it's different strokes for different folks. There are some people that all will go
okay, so recently I learned that your circle of people or the people you have around you are very important. And people, I mean, sometimes you could also ascertain that with, discussions as such on your first dates. For example, what are your plans? What projects are you working on? All of those things, because you just never know. You need people in your life who can challenge you, who can motivate you, who can be there, because I mean, they say, well, everyone is,
On the
they're all supposed to be there for different reasons. It doesn't have to get into a relationship. We could be friends. It
A
doesn't
friendship
have
is
to
a
be-
relationship
exactly.
now. Isn't it?
Well,
All right.
Not everything.
Okay, that's it. We'll take a time and I'll stay with us. There's quite a bit more to come on the show.